Hello again and welcome back. I'm Dr. Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. In the past two lessons, you learned about the heart structure and functions and the importance of nitric oxide in heart health. In our next lesson, we'll examine why good nutrition is necessary for the heart. Cholesterol buildup in the arteries and the vessels from eating poor fatty foods must be controlled. If it's not, it can cause negative effects, such as blocking blood flow, affecting organ function, and even causing heart attacks. Here's more on the importance of heart nutrition. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In this lesson, we'll learn about all the different aspects of heart health, including the many different nutrients and supplements that can support heart health. Let's get started. From the moment it begins beating until the moment it stops, the human heart works tirelessly. Like a pumping machine, the heart provides the power needed for life. This organ supplies blood and oxygen to all parts of the body. The heart is located in the chest cavity, just behind the breastbone between the lungs. Tiny valves made of smooth muscle cells control the flow, just as the faucet in a sink allows water to flow. The tiny capillaries in the heart and all around the body control blood flow. We need to care for both the blood vessels in the heart to keep it functioning and the tiny blood vessels all over the body that feed our cells. Your nutrition is extremely important in supporting the health of these tiny blood vessels. Nitric oxide, also known as NO, is a gas made by the cells lining the tiniest blood vessels in the body. It helps to relax the tiny muscles controlling the blood flow to the cells of the body. Your nutrition helps to determine how much nitric oxide is made by the blood vessels and how long it will stay in the tiny blood vessels to do its job. Nitric oxide is converted to an inactive form rapidly in tiny blood vessels by oxygen. Antioxidants such as vitamin C and E make nitric oxide survive in an active form within the blood vessel, where it can have more beneficial effects on the tiny blood vessels of the body. This is why arginine supplements may also contain vitamins E and C. Balanced nutrition and a healthy, active life are important for maintaining a healthy heart. They help to counter many of the negative influences in our lives, such as pollution, stress, inactivity, poor diet, smoking, excess alcohol intake, obesity, and the lack of necessary vitamins and minerals. Now that you know how arginine, vitamin E, and vitamin C support a healthy heart, let's take a look at the many other nutrients that can benefit heart health. Being overweight makes it harder for your heart to pump blood around the body. Many overweight people are noted to have a thickened heart muscle. The heart muscle thickens because it has to work harder to pump blood around the body in overweight people. Some 72% of men and 64% of women in the United States are overweight or obese, which represents more than half of the population at risk. The food you eat can affect the way blood flows through your heart and arteries. Research has shown that a fast food meal can reduce blood flow through the tiny vessels in your body right after you eat it. This is one reason why it's important to have a healthy diet in order to support a healthy heart. Did you know that red meat is high in fat? Most cuts of red meat are high in total fat, saturated fat, and cholesterol, so it's best to think of red meat as an occasional treat rather than the foundation of a daily diet. When you choose to eat red meat, choose the leanest cuts you can find and trim off all the visible fat before you cook it. High intakes of added sugars can raise your blood fat levels. An influx of sugar into the bloodstream upsets the body's blood sugar balance, triggering the release of insulin. Insulin promotes the storage of fat, so that when you eat sweets high in sugar, you're making way for rapid weight gain and elevated blood fat levels. Many sweet treats, such as ice cream, cookies, cakes, and pastries, contain not only a lot of sugar, but also a lot of fat. For a healthy heart, limit these treats and substitute fresh fruits for dessert. The glycemic index is a measure of how a given food affects blood sugar levels, with each food being assigned a numbered rating. The lower the glycemic index, the slower the absorption and digestion process, which provides a more gradual, healthier release of sugars into the bloodstream. On the other hand, a high glycemic index means that the food causes blood sugar levels to increase rapidly. As a result of the rapid rise in blood sugar, there is a rise in insulin, which can increase the level of blood fats. Did you know that the average American consumes an astounding 2 to 3 pounds of sugar each week? These numbers are not surprising, considering that highly refined sugars in the forms of sucrose, or table sugar, dextrose, or corn sugar, and high fructose corn syrup are being processed into so many foods, such as bread, breakfast cereal, mayonnaise, peanut butter, ketchup, spaghetti sauce, and many convenience foods. In the last 20 years, we have increased sugar consumption in the United States from 26 pounds to 135 pounds of sugar per person per year. Prior to the 1900s, the average consumption was only 5 pounds per person per year. You may have heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." The fiber in fruits and vegetables helps to balance blood fats and sugars. Fiber slows the absorption of sugars from the digestive tract. It also binds fats in the digestive system and takes them out of the body. These functions help your body to maintain a healthy heart. Everyday habits can make a big difference in your heart health. Sitting for hours on end increases your risk of gaining weight. And being overweight can affect the ability of your heart to pump blood around the body. So make sure to get moving. If you are under stress, you may overeat and you may exercise less. You may also eat the wrong kinds of foods that raise your blood sugar and blood fats. So, stress can affect your heart health. In response to stress, you should exercise instead of overeating. Remember, exercise is a healthy habit. Promoting heart health isn't complicated. It is really all about making a few changes to include a healthy diet and an active lifestyle, using the proper supplements. Eating for a healthy heart is really simple. And in the next lesson, you will learn what you can do to improve your heart health. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In the next lesson, we'll put what we've learned into practice. See you at the next meeting.